gentlemen, welcome back to another Saturday, which means it's time for another Nozz watches Dr. Stone. Oh boy. I swear my AC is busted. I hope I don't look too sweaty. Oh shit. But in our last episode, friggin' Senku fucking died. He died big. But probably not, because I refuse to believe they're just gonna kill off our protagonist, like, right there and leave us with big stupid idiot man and the girl who's done nothing. I refuse to believe that. In addition, like, I don't remember if I touched on this, but, like, Tsukasa, is it just me, or is Tsukasa's, like, entire point, like, really hypocritical? Like, we can't bring back the old people because they'll be violent and destroy everything trying to reclaim what they lost. But it's like, Tsukasa's, like, came back and he's violent and trying to reclaim what they had anyway. Using violence. I mean, he literally just tried to, like, break Senku's neck with a big rock. And also, you know, he's a primitivist, which means he's retarded, but there you go. I just offended all the primitivists. Good thing, primitivism means you can't use the internet or any modern technology beyond the Stone Age. Haha. Oh boy, but anyway, let's see how Senku survives, because there's no way they're killing him. There's no fucking way. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh boy, there's the Crunchyroll. God damn it, Crunchyroll. So, alright, where is it? Where's Senku's, like, magic anti-neck break machine? Or motorized wheelchair with built-in machine guns? No. Seriously, man, like... Ugh. Tsukasa became... Like, I don't know, man, Tsukasa's just like a big dumb idiot. Like, it starts off with like, oh yeah, no, both these guys got valid points, but they're like too extreme on either side. Thing is, Senku... Like, as time's gone on, Senku seems more and more reasonable. Like, even though, like, his idea is kind of idealistic to the point of ridiculousness, at the very least, he's not gonna fucking murder everyone. Like, Christ, dude. I feel like the author has, like, a very good idea, like, what his ideal, like, method of society building is, and he's like, hey, here's this opposing idea. Now I'm gonna make them absolutely fucking crazy people. To be fair, I agree with him. Like, Senku is highly... Oh boy, look, here's the alternate history where they're all friends. Oh no. Where does this timeline go? Oh... Damn it, Thanos! Using the Infinity Stones specifically to fuck with that? I do wonder whether Tsukasa would have become a sociopath if he'd had a friend like Senku. Because it does seem like Senku does, like, bring the best out in people, even though he is kind of a nut, you know? But that is a good question. Like, that entire flashback there, would that have actually been what Tsukasa's life would have been like? Or would he still have been a sociopath and, like, everyone would just have to be like, oh god, don't fucking piss him off, please, for the love of God. Like, we're in Japan, not America, man. Like, we can't have any of that happening right now, come on. Oh, boy. I mean, that is a good question. It's like... Is Tsukasa, like, a crazy person because of his life experience, or was he always a crazy person? Like, there's the whole nature versus nurture thing. Like, there's the theory that, like, nobody is evil, right? Their life experiences, everyone starts out, like, basically, like, on a different degree on the good scale, right? but it's experiences and exposure to groups that basically change that, right? Like even like friggin' Genghis Khan, like rapist of the Orient. Like when he started off, he's probably like a fairly decent person, you know, for living in Mongolia. But then you got the whole thing with like his blood brother betraying him, and then he had to kill his blood brother, and then his like adoptive father, the Khan of the tribe, like fucking left him out to dry. I was like, nah, I don't know this Temujin guy. So Temujin, who then became Genghis, went like, alright, fuck you then. Like, he had an entire life of bad shit happening before he turns into the guy who pours molten silver down motherfuckers' throats. Tsukasa leaves. A carrier pigeon arrives at his camp. It's a message from Senku. I lived, bitch. Come on, kill him! Oh my god, he's doing the thing. He's doing... Kill him. Taiju can take him. Taiju can take him. You can take him, my boy. You can take him. Cave his head in with that big rock. Friggin', oh my god. Kill him, Taiju-kun! Cave in his skull! Splatter his brains against the rocks! Oh, Jesus. What's he doing? Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too. Like, did he... Like, they're gonna just blow his ass up, right? Hooray for science! Okay, how are they gonna blow his ass up, though? Like, do they have a striker that I'm not looking at? That I'm not seeing? Oh, the rock's Ferris, right. There it is. Took me a minute. I forgot that the rock's Ferris. Doesn't look like that killed him. Guys, I think you just, like... I don't think the problem got solved. I think the problem just got anti-solved, because now you don't have the ability to just make grenades. All you did was freaking cook him a little bit. Oh god, now he's taking his shirt off. He's, by the rules of shonen, he's grown powerful. God, it's because Taiji's a fucking moron. Should have killed that man dead, for real. Just use the magic power of science. And by science, I mean gun. I mean, he can't be, right? Like Senku wouldn't let something like a shattered vertebrae take him out, right? He's still got his whole dream to do. Ain't gonna leave that to Taiju, surely. Fucking... Oh, fucking CPR. As who on the Sam Hale does CPR for a head wound? That was the big gay right there. All in all, seems like a bad move. Plenty of fish in the ocean there, man. I'm pretty sure he'd get over it in a bit. The answer is choose everyone. Yeah, Senku! Choose everyone! Like, for example, fucking pulling out the gun you hid in your sock and shooting the guy who's holding you hostage. And the most important person to Senku is everyone. Because he's a good boy. Use the miracle water. Turns out it's just an elixir of life. Just crick his neck. Just crick his neck. Just do it. Oh shit. This entire time he's been... Oh, Jesus Christ, he's been doing that Oh my god. I was kinda right. Petrification fluid would just solve the problem. This whole time. I am extremely impressed with that. Because that's something that, like, that we wouldn't notice, because we've only known Senku, like, after the Stone World thing. So, like, as far as we know, it's like, yeah, he just likes to hold his neck. Like, he just likes to just do that, like, from the get-go, like... But, like, for these assholes, it's like, wait a minute, he doesn't do that! That's not a thing he do! Oh, that's so fucking good! That's good foreshadowing. That right there, that's the good foreshadowing. That's the good shit you don't see nearly enough. So much foreshadowing is just, like... Like, oh, it's just basic bitch Chekhov's gun shit. Oh my fucking god, dude, that's great. I am super hype about that. Man, how lucky he got a bush to cover his penis. Now no one will laugh at his dick. Just wills himself unpetrified. So how did he do that if he was just... Hmm... So... So he was out in the open. Like, he didn't have any bats peeing on him, he didn't have any nitric acid like Taiju did. Like, did he literally just will himself out? Talking monkeys? What? Like, was that imagination or... Okay, I'm confused on that one. Was that him imagining that, or did the monkeys actually fucking talk? Oh boy, so yes, Senku confirmed to be the strongest willed human being. Doesn't have any, like, nitric acid or nothing, just being like, nah, I'm out. Leap seconds are a pain in the ass. Uh, so, like, did he make friends with the monkeys? Are the monkeys his minions this whole time? Behold, Senku, king of the monkeys. Like, they're the... Poor Senku. He needs that brute strength. He's that... Which is really weird, because he's got, like, he's kind of decently built. He's better built than me with my skeleton titties. Like, is he trying to do flint napping right now? I love that he's just got the scientific shiny monkey acquired stone tools. Hey, there you go. I do love that he just got the scientific method going on for like basic like caveman shit. That's I fucking love that. Like scientific method in caveman times. I'm wondering, man. Like how much faster would shit get gotten done if they had scientific method back then? I mean, Senku's already got rope like fucking like week 2. He's getting it. Dolphins, no. Behold, monkeys, the shiny monkey is your king now! Oh, man. So that's several hundred years worth of freaking technology in the space of a week. You're an endurance hunter, stupid! Walk! Like, you'd think Senku would know, like, how that shit is supposed to do. I mean, traps, definitely better. Traps are definitely better for this shit than like, traditional endurance hunting. But, like, ancient humans, it's like, hey, there's a deer. I'm just walk towards it. Deer takes the fuck off. Human just follows it. Deer has to stop eventually. Human don't. Cause sweat. Senku's a big dumb idiot, sometimes. Oh man, his poor hands. Jesus. The man needs some aloe vera. Hey, and there's the house. Quiver in fear, lesser primates, for I am your king! What's with the arm wraps there, Senku? Level up! Da 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 da. You have entered. You have entered the Neolithic era. Congratulations! Oh boy, there's the end of it. Like, oh. The story is barely being progressed, but you know what? I don't fucking mind. Like, there's so much missing information from, like, the lives before the stone, and also, like, what the fuck happened when, like, Taiju was, like, still asleep. Like, yeah. This is just nice. Like, the immediate danger has passed. Senku is very clearly, he's okay. He's just taking a nap. Like, this is the perfect time for this sort of thing, you know? Where, like, you just go through and be like, hey, here's what you missed. It's a little confusing with the monkeys talking. I kind of, like, it throws me off a little bit, because, like, I know that they can actually talk, and it's probably, like, Senku imagining it, or just, like, filling in the gaps in his head because being alone makes human beings go fucking crazy. But, God, like, it always makes me do a double take, like, when I hear voices, like, in a show that, like, the logic dictates, oh no, it's a monkey. Like, no, it's just the monkey's imagined thoughts, like, you know? But, like, a part of my brain always goes, like, wait, why can't you hear that? Like, the thing that pisses me off, like, about, like, shit like fucking, like, Garfield and shit, you know? Like, boy, two nations. Wow, we got some real Lord of the Flies shit going on here. But, you know what I mean? You have, like, a character who speaks via their thoughts, and their thoughts are given voice, and they do react to what other people say, but it's not, like, heard by anyone. You know, it's like friggin' like I know I'm bringing up, you know, the cursed thing here, but like this is probably like the most egregious example. Like friggin' Stewie Griffin from Family Guy. Like I know, hear me out here. It's just this is like the fucking lowest common denominator version of this. It's like that show cannot decide whether people can actually understand Stewie when he fucking talks. It seems to change depending on the episode. So whenever you watch an episode of Family Guy, you have to decide, like, going in is like, right, like, you gotta figure it out, like, can they understand Stewie in this episode or no? Like, and friggin' the entire, like, process of the episode could change depending on whether that answer is yes or no. It's really dumb. I mean, that entire show is dumb. That show is an absolute garbage fire, and not a single human being on this fucking planet should watch it, but, you know, like, it's a good example of what I'm talking about. Like, I just don't like it, and I know, like, it's like a really dumb thing, and it does not, like, for the majority of people, it's not a thing, but it's, like, it's my own personal peeve. It's just, like, don't give a voice if people can't hear it. I don't need it. Like their visual like responses, they're being shocked at him having clothes and thinking he's an idiot. Like you could like their facial expressions were telling that way better than their fucking like thoughts were. Like if you show me like Senku doing the hand drill and not getting anywhere, and the monkeys are just sitting there watching him, just like. You know, like, just doing, like, facial expressions of just, like, that guy's a fucking moron. Like, you don't need to, like, voice it. You just gotta be like, yeah, no, like, the monkeys think he's an idiot. I got you, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, but the reason I'm going so deep on it is because it's the only thing I have fucking, like, issue with. Like, everything else is just really good. Like, oh, God, like, the whole thing with, like, Senku's neck, like, that was some hype shit. That was some actual hype shit. Like, I knew he wasn't gonna die. But, like, this whole time, he was conditioning Tsukasa. Like, if it ever came down to it, they had to stand off, Tsukasa would go for his neck. Like, this entire time, he was, like, drawing attention to his neck through a tick that he didn't have before like, meeting Tsukasa. Like, that's just. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. And just. Like, there's no way you'd notice that the first time around. There's absolutely no goddamn way. And this is gonna be one of those good shows. It's gonna be one of those good shows I like, where they bring out the fucking foreshadowing, but they do it, like, in a way that's really, really subtle. Like, to the point where even if you miss the foreshadowing, like, you don't need to, because it'd be like, oh shit, oh god, oh fuck, you done did it. So yeah, I guess like that's gonna be like the end of our flashbacks, I guess, because I think we've got like mostly everything, unless we had like some big backstory in Yuzuriha or Taiju, but I don't think we really need that. We already got like a decent amount. So I guess here on out, like we're going full Lord of the Flies. We got our Ralph Nation and our Jack Nation, and it's very clear which one is which. Like. Sorry, this is just Lord of the Flies, the anime, and you know what? I don't mind that, because it's also Lord of the Flies, but like 10 times better, because Lord of the Flies has some real fucking bad narrative problems, because it's a book written in... When was that written, actually? Like, when was Lord of the Flies written? Lord of the Flies... When? 1954. Oh, fucking boy, I was gonna say 44, but there you go. Like, Lord of the Flies, the whole point of that is, like, hey, what happens if children are separated from good British values? And the answer is, half of them will try and recreate society, and the other half will become violent fucking sociopaths and, like, go feral. And it seems like that's also what this is portraying, but in a much more realistic fashion. like you got the idiot meathead Tsukasa who's like, nah, humans bad. Why don't we just stay Stone Age and do Stone Age shit? Fuck you. And then you have the actual intelligent one going like, hey, why don't we just, rebuild shit, but like not be fucking morons about it? Like use science. Like not be dum-dums. I mean, that'd be a good idea, right? You just stop being a dum-dum. Just a thought. Oh boy, it's good. Like, I honestly, I have so few issues with this show. It's just really entertaining because, like, the characters, like, well, I mean, there's, like, some, like, minor stuff where I'm just like, Tsukasa's way too fucking, like, he's way too fucking competent, like, as a villain. Like, he should be, like, just winning. Like, the only reason he's not winning is because, like, you've got, like, some fucking grade A plot armor in the fact that Senku is, like, a freaking goddamn mega genius. Like, it's the only reason they haven't been just, like, absolutely destroyed. But is that, like, but it does kind of, like, now that it does kind of add to the whole thing of, like, they are massively outclassed, and the only way they're going to turn the tides is by using science, the thing Tsukasa hates, in order to basically level the playing field. And that's another really cool, like, little theme you've got here, the idea that science does level the playing field. Like, without technology and human advancement, the biggest, strongest asshole will always win out. But if you have technology and ways to kind of like make things a bit more equal, then it's not about being the biggest, strongest asshole. It's about being the smartest asshole, the one who can best use technology and like their creativity to their advantage in order to overtake that big dumb asshole. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a good theme. It's a good theme. It's got some good legs on it. But yeah, I think that's really all I really got. So yeah. Everybody, let me know what you thought of this episode down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, disliked it for some reason, or you want to bring up something that maybe I left out. Because hey, that's entirely fucking possible. Anyway, everybody, as always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, and if you want, you can always share. If you want, you can share on social media, and if you really, really want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description and on the end card, alongside my other videos if you want. If you do become a patron and get access to special patrons-only Discord channel on the open Discord server that anyone can join, and on that server, on that channel, on that server, you can shitpost and hang out, and I'm always there, so yeah. But on the patrons channel specifically, you can recommend things to be let's played, let's watched, freaking live streamed, whatever content I do, if you want to see it. And yeah, I mean, most of the shit I'm doing for like the Let's Watches right now is actually patron requests, so bang bang. And also have our special patrons only movie night that we do once a month, usually on the second week of any given month. Give Patreon the time to like loop everything through because for some reason it doesn't, it keeps not working right. But we use Rabbit or whatever stream sharing software is replacing Rabbit in order to just kind of hang out for a day, hang out in Discord and voice chat, watch some anime, play some video games, just kind of hang out, have a big old movie night. It's kind of fun. My favorite time of the month. Oh boy. Yeah. And also, it helps me eat food and all that, and that's, but as always, everybody, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. I'll see you a round.